So we wanted to amp up our marketing as well. But the thing is, like, everybody is just calling you constantly, trying to sell SEO programs, trying to sell services, trying to do your marketing for you. But it's hard to really understand what you're getting and what they're going to do for you. I feel like it's easy to waste money on that stuff. So I heard about Tools of the Trade Playbook, and it was attractive to me because I'm a guy who likes to do stuff hands on myself. And it was perfect, right? So I read a little synopsis on sort of what it was all about. I talked to you, Corey, about it. It was easy to hop on a call with you right away. Um, and you had me sold on it because it's exactly what I need to like
Yeah.
educate myself to be able to execute it.
Okay. And I remember when we hopped on a call, you said you currently actually had an agency, right? Like what was that agency doing for you? What were they charging? And what value did you get out of it compared to the tools of the trade?
Yeah, so we moved through a couple, which I feel like
Okay.
most people do.
Yeah.
But we started small initially. We just get a little bit of SEO services done. We had someone create a website for us, in the beginning, which was good. The problem was with like the last SEO company that we had was they kind of do like a check-in with you once a month, right?
Yeah.
And so I would sit in with my wife, who started the business herself, and we would try and look at it together because I'm sort of more analytical that way, and I wanted to see, okay, like, are you getting a return on investment here? Because ultimately that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
So they show you metrics of like sort of what they've increased and what they've, whether they've increased calls or whatever, but like the problem I had with it, and I was trying not to be too opposed to them, but the problem I had all the time was that it didn't actually equate to new customers coming in. So they can show you, oh, we've driven more clicks to your website, more, we've created all these pages, we've put all these keywords in, but like it doesn't really mean anything when you get down to like the nitty gritty, when you actually get down to sales, new customers, returning customers. So you just end up feeling like overwhelmed. I think they also do that on purpose a little bit, make it feel like it's a big process and that there's a lot of man hours into managing your marketing and managing your SEO, so that you never think that you can do it on your own.
Yeah.
And it ends up being off-putting. And then you give up, you go to the next person and they go, oh, this person did it all wrong. They should have been doing this. They should have been doing that. We have a package for you. We can sell to you,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
thousands of dollars. Like we were paying 1,600 bucks a month just for those SEO services and really not getting much traction out of it at all.
Okay. And
So
then when you got access to the tools of the trade, what was your thoughts on what I paid for with the tools of the trade versus the last few months paying 1,600 with this SEO agency?
well, I just feel like it's an incredible deal, when you look at it from that perspective of like educating yourself, right?
Yeah.
If
So
I
did
can,
you cancel the SEO agency or did you like you still have it and the tools of the trade just gave you some information?
well, after we had our call,
Yeah.
we talked a little bit. I told you that we were using an SEO company, and it was nice. You kind of just gave me a few pointers on, well, see if they're doing this, see if they're doing that, and then kind of gauge it. And I was shocked when we had the call with the SEO company for the last update, and there was, basic things that you and I had talked about that I mentioned and they weren't even aware of.
Yeah.
So I thought right away, I'm like, you know what, these guys are not professionals. And it made me feel like a little bit discouraged, but then it wanted me to jump in with 2 feet to Tools of the Trade Playbook because you got to do it yourself. You gotta educate yourself and be able to take the reins on it. Otherwise, you're just throwing money away.